What are the best battleground games on Roblox? The ones with the best visuals or the best combat? Which of them is the best? In today's video, we'll be playing and checking out the games that I consider to be the closest to being the best Battlegrounds game. As you all know, a Battlegrounds game is a game where you spawn in and fight. That's it. The Strongest Battlegrounds was the father of these new generation Battlegrounds game that turned into a genre of sorts. I'll be basing the games off of their combat and visuals, and will of course start with the original game. There's not much to say about this game. It's the original game that started this trend. It has the best gameplay and combat and extremely good visuals for some moves. You can actually cut atoms in this game, which is really damn cool. Arguably, this is probably the best when it comes to actual combat and hype, since it is the original after all, however. As for visuals, this can be debatable, because of our next game. This game was the second or third Battlegrounds game ever. It came out right after the Strongest Battlegrounds gained hype, and this game has changed a lot since then. In terms of combat, it isn't completely as good as the Strongest Battlegrounds, however it's getting there with their recent combat changes. But now, when it comes to visuals, this game surpasses the Strongest Battlegrounds easily. Sorry, but that is so much better than something like Atomic Slash or Omnidirectional Punch. The gameplay can be arguably better too, as you can get this portal guy if you fight a boss, and there's also a mastery system to work towards. And did I just send this bitch-ass motherfucker to the moon? God damn. Now, for most of you, this is probably a surprising game that's on this list, as it's a pretty new game and not as well known. But the reason I chose this game is because of how similar the combat is to the Strongest Battlegrounds. So much so that this feels like a JJK version of it. The moves are all planned out, be similar, if not a carbon copy of the Strongest Battlegrounds PvP, which I really like. And the visuals aren't even that bad either. There's no ranked mode yet, but if there was, this game would have a lot more of a player base. The combat is really enjoyable in this game. The visuals aren't as good as the other two games, but they still clock out as pretty well made.